Now what's happening?
Can you tell me, friend?
Leon, I want to talk to you about the new presidential candidate.
Oh my goodness! I wonder who would that be?
Ooh.
Man.
Yes. The Vice President, Miss Kamala Harris. All right,
Kamala.
Yeah,
I'm like Trump. The name doesn't roll off the tongue. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. There's some gymnastics you have to do to get it right.
All right. Yeah. We talked about the debate, President Biden, Trump. We said, "Wow, this ain't looking too good." Now, that's what we said. We just said
that was an understatement right there.
It's looking too good. Now, again, we appreciate all the stuff that he's doing and the stuff he's still doing, but we just said it wasn't looking too good. No. And then we talk about, what do you need to be president? All right. We talked about that, and we realized that you could be a criminal and still be president of the United States of America.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
can. Now we want to talk about the new presidential candidate. All right. Now she's been a candidate for about 2 or 3 weeks now. We waited for this show. We waited for this show because we wanted to see what was going to go on, and we both had some good pros and cons. But it's looking good. It's looking better. So, I'm going to let you kick it off. I'm going to let you kick it off with your thoughts.
I'm going to tell you something. What you got? I have to be honest. I really didn't know Kamala. I didn't know the vice president. Of course, I was very happy when she ran for vice president on the ticket. And I was happy that she won, but I didn't know a lot about her. I only heard different things about her, her time as a district attorney and all those different things. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't know a lot about her. However, now that she's running for president, I did what any person who votes and really thinks about the candidates that he's voting for. I went and researched her.
Okay.
I did some research.
Oh, okay. All right. What we got?
I did some research. Now, let me just say that her record, now everyone talks about, and this is what I had heard too, and I even spoke about it, is her time as a district attorney, and that she had sent a lot of people, namely African Americans, to prison for drug use, drug abuse, and selling drugs, and all this type of stuff. And just like a lot of hearsay information, you only get bits and pieces of the truth.
Okay. All right.
But before I even get there, I want to talk about her education, because it's kind of substantial. I mean,
okay. What you got?
First of all, she wasn't born overseas. She wasn't born in Africa. She was born in Oakland, California. All right. She graduated from Howard University in '86 with a Bachelor of Arts of Political Science and Economics. She earned her Juris Doctorate at the University of California. Harris started her career at the Alabama County District Attorney's Office, where she worked from 90 to 98, focusing on prosecuting cases, gang violence. This is what we hear. Yes. But actually, she fought against sending people to prison for small drug offenses. And actually later on, she ran a program along with some other very famous people to change the law to where people with small drug amounts don't go to prison. So even I had that wrong. In 2004, Kamala was elected Kamala was elected as district attorney of San Francisco. She
Mhm.
served 2 terms. Now she was elected, so that means some people must have looked into her background
And voted for her.
actually in depth.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, come on now. You can't be just district attorney
Mhm.
a couple of terms.
Mhm.
During her tenure, she established a hate crimes unit and worked on programs to reduce recidivism. Oh, my
Mhm.
goodness. 2010, Harris was elected as Attorney General of California, becoming the first woman and first African American to hold the office. She served as Attorney General from 2011 to 2017. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Focusing on issues such as consumer rights, marriage equality, and criminal justice reform. Okay. U.S. Senate. In 2016, Kamala Harris was elected to the U.S. Senate,
Mhm.
representing California. As a
Yes.
senator, she served on several committees, including Judiciary, Intelligence, and Homeland Security, and Governmental Affairs Committee. She
Oh, wow.
gained national recognition for her sharp questioning during the Senate hearings. Now,
I saw some of that.
I think I did too.
She was very, well, I like, she was articulate, and she asked the questions in a way, not like an attorney, but where you and I, the people, can understand the questions that she was asking.
I agree.
You know, she made it very plain and very consistent, and that garnered her some stuff because people were like, "Wow, I understand what she's asking." Yeah, and there were tough questions, and you know what? It was the time when they were Supreme Court justices.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yep.
Yes.
I remember. It was the time when they were selecting Supreme Court justices.
I really think that's what put her on the map
Mhm.
for VP.
Oh,
You know, that I think a lot of people felt the way that you and I felt was, hey, who is this? She's talking down to earth. What's going on here? My whole point is that, you know, I heard a lot of second and third hand information, but when I really looked at her background and her accomplishments, she can be president.
yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you, she did get a bad rap about the border. You know,
Oh my goodness.
they called her
Yes.
the border czar and all this other crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I think she got a bad rap on that. I think she
I-
wasn't. I think she wasn't
Now,
empowered enough. See, there's the whole thing about empowerment. There's only so much you can do, but I think she wasn't.
I
empowered.
think you put your finger right on
She
it.
wasn't
I think-
empowered
Yes.
to do what I think she thought that needed to get done.
I gotta agree.
So I think she did the best she could do with what she had, or within the framework that she was able to do. Now again,
Yeah.
you remember, I was the first one. I was hard when they said, I was hard on her. I'm like, well, I was really hard. I'm like, yes, I'm glad, yes, but I'm not glad because I need you to speak to the young people. I need you to speak to the white housewife.
Yeah.
I needed you to speak to black men. Don't worry about the black women. I know you got the black women ripped up.
Got them.
But
Yes.
the black men. So I was a little hard. Okay, day
Yes.
one. But I've been very, very impressed on how she used social media to engage the young people. Because I'm here to 18-year-olds talk about voting. You know, they hyped up about this. She's using TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. She's moved what I call off-center, because before the only thing she talked about was reproductive rights. Well, guess what? I ain't got no reproductive rights to reproduce with.
Yeah.
All right. So, so it was really mostly to cater to a woman-based platform. But she branched out, talking about jobs, talking about things that make, to me, I think, encouraging. And then, man, you see the support she's getting?
The support is huge. Obviously, the female base is,
but
off the chain.
Female, white, that suburban housewife, white suburban housewife. They had their own little Zoom thing, and they generated $4.3 million in contributions. Matter of fact,
Did you see the thing? Did you see the thing down in Florida with the golf carts down in Florida
Mhm.
in this well-to-do area? They were having a vote for Harris
Okay.
meeting, and the residents drove their golf carts. That's what they do in this area.
Yes.
And the expectation was, if it was a really good turnout, they would have about 200 people would come. So they were hoping for the maximum 200 people to show up. Well, thousands
Wow.
showed up with these vote for Harris. The people that put it together, they didn't even know what to do. And these were all Caucasian. So I mean, it was they were overwhelmed.
Wow. Like I said,
So
I've been extremely impressed. I've been impressed about the turnout. I've been impressed. They even had white men for Harris. Okay,
I saw that.
they did a Zoom. I really like how she's trying to appeal to everyone. She's not saying, "Hey, just only black people vote for me." No, I need everybody because I'm trying to support everybody, not just one constituency. Now I know people might say, "Well, hey, what you gonna do for the black people?" It's really
Yeah.
about. I like her candidacy because she's looking at the holistic perspective of the whole thing here, and she wants to earn your vote. She don't want you just to give it up. She wants to earn it.
Well, you know what? Somebody said that she was using the Obama model, and here's my thing. I'm at a point now where I don't need a president that's just going to help black folks. I need a president that's going to help the country. See, if you help the country
Thank you.
and you point the country in the right direction, it is going to help black folks, Hispanics.
But
It's going to help everyone.
But there are going to be those people who's like, well, what did she do for the black for the black person, for the black man, for the black woman? And I'm with you.
I get that.
But
They got it going. They're working it already.
Her to actually, I need a president who's going to look for everybody's benefit, education,
Yes.
children, the whole gamut, seniors. Heck, we about to be some seniors. So I need I need some benefits.
I need you for the United States.
Of America. And I need you to be someone who's serious. That people will take seriously and not wonder if you just gonna just have a bad night and just push the button. Because you don't know what you're gonna get with Trump. You don't know. But okay, but you know what? I want to turn to this. The VP. I want to know what you think about her. Who you think she's going to select for VP?
People have been dropping out.
Yes.
And I'm thinking the guy Shapiro, is that his name?
Yeah. Oh, Shapiro out of Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania. But you know who I'm thinking? Mark Kelly,
Who?
the astronaut.
I mean, they both of them are on the short list. He's got the military. He's got the technology. It might lead to. I see it. They're right there together. But it needs to be someone that's going to complement her.
Thank you.
So that's going to bring something else to the table, right? It can't be. Well, you see what they did on the Republican side. They brought in J.D. Vance, but J.D. Vance didn't really add anything to Trump. He just co-signed what Trump is saying. So it's not anything added, right?
Yes.
So, but we need a 1-2 punch.
Exactly.
We need Kamala to bring her part, and then we need a good, strong vice president.
Yes.
To be able to help.
Now, I need a vice president who's gonna do something. most of the time the president's shoulders, again, because the buck stops with the president. But my
It
thing is
does.
that you have a vice president that you can delegate to, who needs to be able to take on some of these other issues. But we got a lot of stuff that's going on. And what I've seen for the last
Yeah.
couple of presidents, they really didn't use their VP in a way that sort of kind of delegated them to allow them to do some work, make some changes, and compliment them as president of the United States.
And let's talk about the border and all that type of. I think once the president gets in, they're the most powerful person in the world.
Yes.
And then they want to be able to pull all the strings. They want everything. Everything,
Yes.
they want to control everything.
Yes.
And I think they're hesitant to let the VP come in and do what they need to do. I think the VP is limited because you're absolutely right. If you look back through the last 10 years or even longer, the VP has been even Biden under Obama.
Exactly. He really didn't. Only thing Biden really did was smooth out some votes in the Senate.
Yep.
President's like, hey, I need you to go talk to the Senate, talk to some of your former colleagues. I need you to work this out. But they really didn't do something. I'm going to delegate this to you. I need you to do this, but I need to be kept in charge because I need to make that final call. But I need you out there doing it, people seeing you doing it, so we can do multiple things and not me be the bottleneck.
I agree.
So
I agree.
That's what I'm really hoping as she's looking for that VP, someone who's going to be able to help compliment her and help her move the agenda. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the debate. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Do you think he gonna cancel?
Yes.
That second debate.
I don't even think it's a question. I don't think I really think that he's scared of her. And when I hear him talk, it seems like it never occurred to him, and I can understand it. It never occurred that Biden would drop out.
Yep.
It never.
You know what?
It never occurred to him that he would not be running against Joe Biden. This was such a switch on. He doesn't really have anything to say.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think so. So the camp is saying, well, we're going to see what they do at the convention. We already know they've already pre-did the work. I think the convention is going to be more of a not a show, but a more of a pep rally.
Exactly.
And a really good pep rally to really get everyone really pumped up and fired up. And that's another thing I like about that, what she's doing. You could actually feel the difference.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you go to a store and feel the difference. People talking about it. You can actually feel that there's something different about running for president. So lastly, guys, we would like you to go out to her page, support her, give a donation. Okay.
Definitely.
I mean, give a donation. If you got $5, give $5.
Yeah.
We got 10. It's really about grassroots. Believe it or not, $5 add up when you got 1 million people who giving $5. That's $5 million. So, because this campaign is going to get wild. It's going to get wild after the convention. After the convention, it's going to get September, October. It is going to get crazy, and she needs your help. Let's support her. I know we said, hey, we're sort of kind of neutral, but hey, there you go.
It's one of those things where, like I say, I'm a independent. However, when I look at the candidates,
yes,
and you also have to look at yourself, your family, the future, the next 4 years, what you want to try to accomplish, what you want to try to do. financially, all those things, social, economic, all of that. You want the country to move forward because, if the country moves forward, you're able to move forward with your life and your family.
Exactly.
And looking at the two candidates, I just feel that Kamala has the momentum, she has the tools and the understanding to move this country forward. I believe that.
Well, guys, that's what it is. And thank you for watching what?
Now What's Happening? Come on.